Hey everybody! So there is a model up in Cadence by SAB Homes called the Riviera, and I'm going to walk you through it here in just a minute. SAB is quickly becoming one of my favorite home builders here. I'll tell you a little bit about that why in a minute, and you're going to see because we're going to go walk through the Riviera all the way through it here in just a second. But I wanted to tell you a little bit about why I like SAB Homes, and I'll tell you a little bit more about the Riviera as well. But SAB has been around since 1989. They have won plenty of awards, built plenty of houses around here. In fact, right now, I looked it up on the MLS, and right now there were 30 active listings right now that were built by SAB Homes. And over the last 12 months, there was, I think, about 110 that they had sold over the last 12 months here. So they're a pretty active builder. They're big here. Now, I don't know if I've done a video on this. I should, but we don't have a lot of the big builders, the Pulte Homes and DH Horton or DR Horton and all those guys. They don't come around here. They just can't seem to make the profit margins because our guys build superior houses for less money, and so they just don't come around here. But SAB Homes is just fantastic. They're in the $400,000 to $600,000 range for the most part. Mostly all in the 600s. If you did an all together, they're mostly around the 600s, although they've done some fours and all the way up to some sevens. Actually, they've done $1 million house, $1.1 million house sold here in Kansas City that was built by SAB Homes. Up here in the Northland, where this video channel is all about, at least this playlist is all about, they're building in Benson Place and they're building in Cadence. We're going to go look at the one that's in Cadence. And then down south, they're building in Olathe and Raymore and Lee Summit and some other places. But let me tell you a little bit about why I like SAB so much. And here's some of the reasons why is you get some of these upgrades just in the price of the house, which I think is, kind of cool. Not all the builders are doing it. Everybody gets a programmable thermostat. Easy for you to say, Jay. Programmable thermostat. Crown molding in the kitchen, which is cool. A finished garage. That's fairly uncommon around here. And by finished, I mean it's sheetrocked and painted, and I think they even put trim around the floorboards and all that kind of stuff. So the garage really looks finished. A lot of them, they'll do the drywall and they'll do the knockdown, and they just won't paint, and it looks kind of odd. But these guys finish all that. There's some under the cabinet lighting in all the kitchens. It's all standard for them. And here's a big one. And notice this when you walk through the house with me here in a minute, but all of their tubs are tiled. So, you can build those, pre-manufactured fiberglass tub enclosure things that just slide into the corner of a bathroom. And you'll see some of the houses, look through some of the channel here and look through some of the houses that we've walked through, and you'll see a $700,000 or $800,000 house that just has those pre-builts there. And it seems odd to me, but these guys tile a little bit around the tub and then the whole shower on every house. That's all just a thing that they do. And then this last one I put in was the designer light switches. And this is just me. Or maybe it's you too, but it's certainly SAB. But the old timey light switches that just toggle. And then there's the paddle switches now. And that's what I when I move into a new house, we've got a 1962 house. First thing I did was swap out all those to the paddles. I think they're just more, it's a bigger upgrade. It looks more professional, more up to date. And their houses come with all that. And again, pay attention to that as you look through some of the houses that I have walked through on this channel. Even some of the more expensive houses have the old light switch things. But anyway, so we're going to go now and look through the Riviera. Now, the Riviera is, let me get my notes here. It's a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath. It's a reverse story and a half. So when you walk in, it looks like a ranch, as you can see in the picture here. But there's going to be some stairs that go down and then a walkout basement. You'll see all that. But what I like about this house is where they place the stairs. Some people aren't going to like it. I do. It's sort of when you walk in, there's a little bit of stuff to the right, and then the stairs right there sort of in the entryway. Not really in the entryway. You'll see what I mean. But what it moves it from is from the main living area of the house. So when you walk into the house and you go back into the main living area, you can walk all the way to the back windows and all that without having to worry about the stairs. The stairs are more up front. I think it's a better way of doing it for a reverse story and a half. This one's 3,050 square feet, a little over 3,000 square feet, 1,790 on that top floor. And then when you go down, it's a little less, 1,260, because there's some additional unfinished basement down there that you can use for storage. Now, this one that I'm going to show is in the Cadence subdivision. It's up north. We've been there before. You can look back at some of my videos. I've done a whole video just on the Cadence neighborhood. It's listed almost $652,000. $652,000 there as it's built on that lot. So you're going to get it for less or more depending on where you build it. If you build it up north or if you build it down south, and which lot you pick out. You know the deal. You've been around this channel long enough to know all of those ins and outs. So let me grab my keys, and we're going to drive up there and go through this beautiful house called the Riviera by SAB Homes in the Cadence subdivision. Let's go. So what'd you think? I have some things to point out about the house. First of all, did you like where the stairs were located? I told you that, they're sort of right as you enter that front door. I think it's kind of a cool place to do it. It's kind of hidden. It's not right in the middle of things. And then in the living area, it's completely open out there. You don't have to worry about the stairs. I like it. One thing I would change is a little bit more lighting in the closets. So in the master closet, there was just that one light fixture, but then the closet sort of went on that corner. Remember that? And then that corner back there was pretty dark. And then in the main bedrooms, it has the doors with the closet with the doors, and those are a little dark in there. I wouldn't mind seeing them add a light switch and a light above there. So if you were my client and we were building it, we'd probably add those two things without very much expense, but I think it'd make a big deal. Hey, thank you for choosing to let me be your guide as we toured this SAB home, the Riviera, because my passion is helping people just like you find the perfect house for them and their family. Hey, would you mind shooting just a comment on the video? Something that makes me better at what I do. Tell me I could do this better. I could do that better. Hey, I like the way you did this. Or just comment on the house, the things that you liked about that house and didn't like about the house. That would mean a lot to me. Help me understand how to do this better. Hey, I spend a lot of my time researching these new neighborhoods, getting to know the builders, getting to know the sales contracts, so that I'll be ready when you need me to represent you in this very volatile market. If you'd like to be one of the first to see the tours of the neighborhoods or the tours of these floor plans, please just subscribe to the channel and hit that little bell so that you'll get notifications. And if you wouldn't mind, if you did like this video, like the video so that I can see that I'm producing content that's useful to you. To reach out to me to talk more specifically about your home journey, you can call me or text me or send me an email to jay@dwellkansascity.com. I really look forward to meeting you. Hey, thank you very much for visiting the Dwell Kansas City YouTube channel. I'm going to continue to do neighborhood tours. I'm going to continue to do model home tours. I'm going to continue to sit down with builders and interview them. And you can be the first to hear of all this if you just subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for notification. I hope that you will.